Coming up next is bad news. Deep breaths, everyone. Are you gonna traumatize me? Only just a little for fun. Everything is okay. You look good this year. Looks like it's gonna be a good year for you, chat. Chat's looking good. Every year for the past 4 years, I've been doing a Holo Taco Sales Report, a year-end review of some of the best-selling shades and the worst-selling shades, and a bunch of data in between. It's because I wanna know, what do you guys like? Love me some sparkle. I'm so stressed. I have heartburn. Why? Everything is okay. It's a new year. We're talking trends, colors. What do people like? What do people not like? It's gonna feel a certain type of way, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. Some things do need to leave us, in part because of the data. It's telling us to kick them out, and also because we want to make room for amazing, wonderful new things we're bringing you in 2025, including something that I can't spill. Well, maybe I've already spilled a little bit of it, but you know. Carol teaches math. As a high school statistics teacher, this is my favorite stream of the year. I love these streams too, and I know a lot of you are here because you just love the data, or you work for Sally, one or the other, where I share marketing data to other companies for free. But I'm choosing to prioritize transparency with my customers, with my audience, you guys. I am also a data nerd. If you did not know this, I worked for 12 years in criminal justice statistics as a crime statistics analyst. Whether it was Corrections Canada or Statistics Canada, nails and data are my passion. So those overlapping is like, I am like a child in the candy store. And of course, like, there's even more than what I'm gonna show on stream, but I'm sharing the most I can. You know what I mean? Like, there are limitations. Yes, everyone please sign your NDAs. Very valid, legally enforceable NDAs are being signed in the chat. What's the worst selling shade? 79% said orange over green. Oh, you did your homework. You're looking at last year. Who did their homework? 59% did not do their homework. Before I even get into it, and I will give this disclaimer multiple times, like, worst sellers, there has to be one. It's impossible to not have worst sellers. So am I gonna be dramatic and play sad music? Yes. But are my feelings actually hurt and am I actually sad? No. Everything's gonna be okay. Let's go. Holo Taco 2024 Polish Sales Report. I wanna know, what were the most popular Holo Taco polishes in 2024 and what were the least popular? I also want to compare results for 2024 to 2023 and previous years, if I've done it, because trend analysis is so much fun. And then we're gonna get to retiring shades a little bit later. Each and every one of the Holo Taco retiring shades will not be restocked when they sell out starting today. These sales data that I'm sharing are based solely on our web store sales. So sales from holotaco.com, holos to holos. Okay, what is the methodology? Simply, there are so many ways to do this. What I'm actually after that better answers the research question, which is what are people like looking at color-wise, formula-wise, and picking up. So that's why I've decided to just look at individual sales. So this reflects what people are picking up individually as polishes and ignores performance in bundles and boxes. There's also so many other methods we could do, which we do behind the scenes, but I can't share every which way because that'll take 27 hours. No matter the method, there will be limitations. All right, are you ready? Top 10 sellers of 2024 at Holo Taco. Number 10, Milky White Shimmer. Ooh, she is that clean girl. I told you, okay? I saw some chat being like, no one cares about boring white polishes. You are literally so wrong. People love them. There's not even holo? Weird, right? It's so universal. We're proud of her. A mayo is on top, yes. Coming in at number 9, Sacrificial Lacquer. Wow, good thing we didn't sacrifice her, because we almost did. This is a magnetic shade, very clean blood red. This was a seasonal shade, which wasn't even available all year, but people went so hard for her. We're not gonna sacrifice her now. Slay queen. Number 8, Alien Infatuation. Woo, no one needed space from this shade. Okay, this was a weird one, right? This is like a gray base with a pop of green, but people really loved her. She was absolutely the standout shade of the I Need Space collection. Spirit Fingers lives on through Alien Infatuation. This sales data is gonna be biased by what was in stock for the longest and what was released the earliest, because it means it had more time throughout the year to be purchased at all. Alien Infatuation was our first launch of the year in February, but you know, you gotta start and stop the data somewhere. All right, Coming in at number 7 is Perry Social. Okay, it is so rare to see a creme up here that's not like One Coat Black or not Milky Way. You guys love her? Honestly, not surprised because she's gorgeous. And I don't even need to say it, but like the formula on this one is so delicious. And at number 6, Blush Money. Ooh, she's not shy. So this one was released back in April in the Holo Royalty Shimmering Secrets set. Every year we let Holo Royalty, which is the top tier of our customer loyalty program, design their own shades. One thing that does affect what ends up in our top 10 sales to some extent is going to be limited edition factor. And that's because people want them more because they know that there might be a chance of it selling out or it not coming back. However, the Holo Royalty collection, we did so well in terms of stock. Like, can I just brag about this? Because I know people only remember the things where we sold out, like birthstones. But Holo Royalty, the team was able to stock up so much that it lasted like months. But it also means that data-wise, because there was more time, it's gonna rise up there in terms of the bestsellers. In addition to the fact that once the collection set for this set sold out, which was with the silver hollow pouch, if you recall. So methodologically speaking, it makes sense that because the bundle went, only the individuals were available, thereby bumping up the sales of the individuals, which is why all 4 of them are in the top 10. That's right. Okay, next, number 5 is Inside Job. She is a stunning, bright, juicy, warm grape purple with classic hollow glitter composition plus square glitters or diamond glitters, depending on however you look at it. Holo Royalty didn't know we were doing this for them. They only designed the other 3 polishes. There was obviously a lot of want and need for a purple chunky glitter, but like a bright purple. So we made it for you, knowing you wanted it, but just didn't let on. And then we named it Inside Job. I'm just gonna shout out to my team for that one. Your fave this year, I live for her. You might be happy to see the next one. Number 4, Teal No Lies. One of the most stunning new formulas of 2024, no lie. I have seen so many requests anecdotally, qualitatively, which is also a type of information that I consider quantitative, which means numbers and statistics, and qualitative, which means comments, feedback, context, discourse. Mixed methods approach. Number 3 is Spyglass, which means that was the number 1 shade of the Holo Royalty collection of the year as well. Shout out to you guys for designing her. Spyglass was a baby cool blue crushed hollow with added blue micro shimmer. And this was actually the start of a formula trend. Saw you guys love so much that we continued it and carried it over to rock candy. But yeah, this was kind of an experiment, like mixing crushed hollow with micro shimmer. Just like a subtle extra something. It gives it a different level of sophistication. The number 2 bestseller at Holo Taco 2024 is Devil's Advocate. It's the devil in me and you, apparently, because this one was so favored. Huge standout of the Dark Academia collection, also released later in the year and had a period of out of stock. Absolutely crazy. Not even hollow. This was our first Crelly formula, which is somewhere between the opacity of a creme and the translucency of a jelly. So it's a little bit see-through, so it looks juicy, like a dark red cherry. This one's not even limited edition, but it still ended up on the top of sales. Absolutely wild. I think it really works with normies. You know what I mean? Vampire vibes, devil's normies. Would you guys like more colors in this type of formula? Yes? Okay, I'm doing market research right now. Hey, I'm giving you data. Now give it back. Here, why don't I do a poll? What other color Crellies, like Devil's Advocate, would you like to see the most? 29% said teal, but this is a very close race because you got 27% saying purple and then a bit of a drop. Green at 23 and blue at 22. Okay, but teal and purple coming out on top. The number 1 best-selling polish for all of 2024 at Holo Taco was One Coat Black. Wow. Absolutely shocking. This is shocking news. We could not have predicted this after 4 years of literally the same data. One Coat Black is supreme. She is on top. You can't limited edition her off the charts. She is that girl. She has like thousands of reviews on our store, like 5,000 or something ridiculous. 5-star reviews. Everyone loves her. Not only that, This formula has been so perfected. Like, it is literally black opaque in one coat. If you go to the drugstore and you just buy like the average black nail polish around, it's probably not super opaque. Literally one coat black. It is what it is. The name is the name. I'm so proud that this was our literal founding shade. It is part of our core brand identity. It is what we put toppers over by default. Yeah, she's still on top. Almost 6 years later. That's a pretty good look in top 10. I love it. Diverse palette and a diverse formula, right? Now remember that the being in the top 10 is harder competition this year and gets harder competition every year because there was approximately 193 shades that were in circulation at Holo Taco in 2024. So obviously last year you're gonna see more stuff that was released last year, like a couple Sophias, but just palette wise, it's interesting to see that there's a bit of a shift. Last year it generally looked more neutral, and this year we've got more color. Last year was ugly. Well, that's fine because sales don't care. What if One Coat Black, who's always on top, we know, and Holo Royalty, what if we just did them from the data to get like a little bit broader of a view? We got more neutrals. We got 50 shades of grayish and rose gold flake taco. Rose gold flake taco was also the best-selling topper of 2024, fun fact. And then you got a birthstone shade, Tanzanite away, slipping in there. There's not Milky White. You were looking for her. She's not far behind. And then we got Disco Dust Taco, which is so great to see another topper opening up on the 10th slot. What were the top 150? Okay, Shan, who do you work for? I decided to make my own slide, a Simply's methodology check, that if I were to take all the data into account and just tell you this is what I think is the top 10 Simply's version. One Coat Black, she's never leaving. Devil's Advocate, best of the game. Rose Gold Flake Taco, best selling topper in 2024. Till No Lies and Spyglass, Milky White Shimmer just really went over so well, so versatile with different groups of people. Deeply Superficial, not necessarily volume related, but the highest rate of sale from the Mixed Emotions Thermal collection, which was our 5th anniversary limited edition collection. Most people purchase these shades in the collection box experience, and those were excluded from individual sales data. Then you got Tanzanite away from the Birthstone collection. So very high volume, but also high rate of sales. She was the first, wait, was it the first or the second shade actually to sell out live on stream? And then I've added Sacrificial Lacquer. Coming up next is bad news. Deep breaths, everyone. Are you gonna traumatize me? Only just a little for fun. I'm preparing for Burnt Bridges to be in the bottom, even though it's one of my faves. I agree with you, Leela. It should be one of everyone's faves. It is literally so rude. Do you think you could make an orange in top for 2025? Impossible. The bottom 10 sellers of Holo Taco in 2024. Something's gotta be on the bottom. But will it be the same as last year? I'm crying and I'm upset. Oh, Ben, have a banana. What do you predict is gonna be on bottom? Yellow, Solo Mission, Not Press, Chameleon Coat. Chameleon Coat's been retired for like 3 years. Topaz Tears. Why do you guys hate anyone born in November? It's literally so rude. 100 more people just joined stream because they're hate watching. Yeah, they said, I want to know what's the ugliest. Coming in at number 10, bottom seller, is Work Bestie. Literally, why? A purple? Statistically, you are obsessed with purple. This is tragic. I am putting you in jail for this. You love this shade? You're lying because you're not buying. Here's my hypothesis. I think she's really old. She was released in 2022. That was like 8 years ago. The older something was released, the less people are psychologically interested in something. Like, why? I'm gonna have to call HR over this one. She doesn't want to be unemployed now. Come on now. Let's go to the number 9 worst seller. Gift receipt. This I will fight you on because I use gift receipt. Even though it's 5 years old or whatever, it's such a good, like, sterling silver look. Hello? All you do is talk about justice for frosted metals, how you love them, you want more, and then you treat gift receipt like this. I really just think there needs to be a PSA to new customers that gift receipt is like the shiniest but also sparkly, like blingiest silver you can get. And so versatile, you can use it to paint stripes and nail art. That's what I did for New Year's on my tips with my icicle tips, and everyone goes, oh my God, your nails are amazing. What nail polish is it? Oh, actually one of the worst sellers. Would you believe it? So rude. No. Pictures don't do it justice. Literally the reviews say that. Let's gather ourselves Espresso your holo? Hello? Sabrina Carpenter, where the fuck you at? Because I thought at minimum you would have saved this shade. People who literally never heard of espresso were like, espresso. It's not that me espresso, it's that no one's buying. Let's be honest, what do you need to get in the mood for our incredibly rich espresso colored crushed holo, one of our best-selling formulas? Wake up, chat. Adds to cart. Everyone get it together. Thank you, Jess. Are you ready for the next shade? Okay. The number 7 worth seller at Holo Taco that you would literally do this to me. Not my son. Not again. I was mad at you the first time when you did this to me 2 years ago. And then we saved him and he wasn't in the bottom 10 last year. And now he's back in the bottom 10. You know what? To the extra 1,000 people who joined for negativity only, positively speaking, Xyler is an incredible shade for fall. It's so stunning and rich. You can pick like a neutral creme and just put 1 layer of glitter. You can wear 1 layer alone on your naked nail if you're lazy. He has range. The king has range. Ben, bring me my son. Because your sister's not in the bottom 10, I'll tell you that. Such an orange cat behavior. He big mad. Xyler, tell him what you think. He said customers can get fucked. Yeah, he's gonna poop outside the litter box for this. Coming in at number 6, See Y'all Later Chai. The shade name irony. Yeah, see y'all later chai, the customer said as they didn't add to cart. I definitely drink the Haterade for beiges, TBH. Okay, if I'm being honest, I don't like beige. I am against beige. Like beige talk, I would like to ban it. I, as a colorful 30-something-year-old lady who likes black and hollow, like, this is not for me. Grayish hollow, on the other hand, I can get down with. Simply, you are supposed to defend her. I know I'm not doing my job. Literally fire me. Why do I agree with the customers? I'm not mad. I'm not. How do I can't even pretend. I can't act anymore. Fire me. Be right back. I'm gonna ground my customers. Go to your room. Why do people hate brown? Peanut butter nail polish, baby poo, rotting pumpkins. It's giving gingerbread. Okay, that's nice. I just made gingerbread flavored oat balls last night. They're delicious. I don't buy cremes as a rule. What happens? Do you put yourself in jail? Does your bank account reject it? Caramel, Werther's. What about your grandparents? Your grandma would love this shade. Did you buy this shade? 65% said no. And that's why, folks, it's number 5 worst seller. If Stay Grounded was number 5, what is number 4? Burnt Bridges! Literally, fuck y'all, okay? Because, like, the formula on this is superior. This isn't just brown. This is rainbow brown. Ah! Who said rainbow poo? I'm done after this. Chat is fired. Also, how did like Stay Grounded and See Y'all Later Chai do better than this one? I don't know. That will just throw me forever. Top 3 worst sellers at Holo Taco 2024 is orange drink. Nobody wants their vitamins. Vitamin C, hello? Customers want scurvy. It's the perfect orange and it's linear holographic. Literally so rude. My nails are already orange enough. I can relate to that sometimes. It looks like a traffic cone. Okay, but isn't that fun? Like, don't you want to stop traffic with your nails? If orange drink is bright, then buy Burnt Bridges. Well, they're not buying either. Number 2, worst seller, lemon sucker. This sucks for like the 87th year in a row. I'm not surprised, but I'm still disappointed that people are allergic to the sun and lemons. RIP. Like, literally, you just hate yellow. You don't like pea? If your pea is this bright, you better stop taking so many vitamins. The hate for the OG rainbow is unacceptable to me. The irony is the OG rainbow box is one of the most sought after collection boxes. It is. But why? For the vibes, for the whole collection. But individually, people don't care about yellow or orange. And this has been statistically proven year after year after year. Okay, it's time, guys. It's time for the absolute worst selling shade in 2024 at Holo Taco. Surprise, surprise. It's a version of yellow. Amber Apathy was launched in the dark rainbow linear holo collection back in 2022. And she was such a stunning, dark, antique yellow topaz, a little bit olivey, just like classic lock and key, kind of vintage gothic yellow. Vomit color. Does your vomit look like this? I wish my vomit looked like this. It's got rainbows. It's like topaz tears, but I'm crying. I would have chosen not pressed. Well, I think it's because this one's older, to be honest. Again, customers being ageist. Amber Apathy and Not Pressed are my absolute favorite polishes. What does this say about me, Amelia? It means that you like to go where no one else does. And also that the shades you love will probably be in stock longer. So there we have it. The bottom 10 nail polish shades sold in 2024 at Holo Taco. Look at this color scheme. What do we think? I think you hate nature and also just one purple. You hate working in nature and my cat. Amber Apathy hurts me. Yeah. The greens won though. The greens pulled out. The last 4 years of analysis of the bottom 10 nail polishes sold. What do you think? I'm seeing the same color palette in year 1, 2, and 3. But then year 4, all the greens have dropped out, but that's because they got retired. But you know, green lovers, you could take that win. The bottom 10 creme nail polishes. I had to just segment this, pull this out, because I do think it kind of paints a picture of what shades people think are ugly. Stay grounded, see y'all later, chai work bestie, which you already know. But then we've got Party of One Purple, Rest in Peach, Green Screen. Everyone forgot the technology that you can do with this shade. Butterscotch Hop, Not Pressed. No one is shocked by that one. Scientific, and what do you paint? Well, that's just ageism, because those have been around like literally the longest. Everyone come back, sit down, have a seat, okay? It's that time, it has to be that time at some time. When we decide what to retire at Holo Taco, it's a heavily informed decision that we take into account multiple factors. But retirement is not just about sales data. There's all sorts of reasons why we just like, it doesn't make sense to do this, it's too expensive to do this, or we cannot do this anymore. Holo Taco released 58 shades in 2024. Spoiler alert, we are releasing new things in 2025. Literally physically making room for things is really important to make sure a business is sustainable. I'm sure we're not the first company to retire something, but maybe I'm one of few companies to like do an entire data presentation around retiring shades. Retiring in 2025 are these shades. 17 nail polishes that we are saying goodbye to as of today. Whatever is left in stock, that's all. The restock has happened behind the scenes. So if it says notify me or it switches to sold out, that means it's gone. And the one thing I will call out is that Love Spell, yes, has no stock. And that was a pigment supply challenge that we are literally forced to put it into retirement without a restock because we could not get it. It's already been out of stock for months, so maybe you foresaw this. This is funny. Okay, thank you, Discord, for this one. That's a good one. Come on, let's have a hug. Are you relieved? Are you surprised? Are you mad? Are you sad? Are you putting everything in your cart right now? Zyler lives, yeah. I'm a biased mother. Don't be mad at me. We're only retiring 17. That's like not that much. I know it looks like a lot, but most of these have been around for years. We are grateful you didn't round up to 20. You're killing me. Don't die. You want an apology video? I'll miss many of these, but appreciate that their retirement will make room for new beauties in 2025. Thank you, Danielle. That sounds like something we would write in an email. Thank you for amazing 2024. Now spill tea on 2025. What do you want to tell them? It's David's tea. I would like to thank all the students who stayed this whole time. You all get A's. And I can't wait for all the great stuff to come to Holo Taco in 2025 as we retire some of the old and let in some of the new. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.